Hello and welcome to Greenelm Station. This is not going to be a tutorial, but just a documentary about how I started this model railway and how it's moved on to where it is today. But I have to start 20 years ago. On my 50th birthday, my daughters gave me this little starter set of Fleischmann Piccolo. And I'm sad to say for 20 years it stayed in the bookcase because there is really very little you can do with just going round and round in a circle. However, then I retired and found myself close to an excellent shop in Arnhem, the Netherlands, and saw this starter set for DCC, and that of course became the beginning of a completely new experience. I first established this starter set on the dining table, but soon found out that taking the set up and down every time we had to have a meal was not such a good idea. So I decided I had to construct a board to have the train set more permanently. This I did while we were on holiday in Denmark. I happened to find some material for parquet floor, and that was just what I needed. I built it up in 2 squares of each 1 square meter and decided to have it hinged in the middle so that it could fold and be transported in my car. I attached some metal legs and discovered that that was not such a good idea. It was much too unstable. I had to do something different, so I installed wooden legs and some diagonal supports in order to keep it stable. Even that was not quite enough. I had to have the supports in both sides of the table. I used this program called Rail Modeler Pro in order to design my layout. It has a number of advantages. You choose what kind of track you use. For me it was Fleischmann. And then you select exactly those bits that you want to put together. You can even establish a database of the tracks that you have in your stock. And it will then let you know which additional tracks you need to buy. It will give you a shopping list for that. Very efficient. So having done that, I started fixing all the wires in order to make it all function correctly. As you can see, I still maintained that the 2 halves were separate, and the wiring from the 1 half to the other was made with this chocolate block so that it could be detached quite easily. I installed this DR4018 as a system to control all the points. It was now working and exactly the way I had planned it. And that is when I committed the huge error of gluing down the tracks directly on the board with Gorilla Glue. I should never have done that. I later decided I had to rip it all off and put down some insulating foam, which is what I'm busy doing here. In the process of ripping it up, I managed to destroy quite a few of the tracks, so I decided to try to replace them with the track without bedding, and that of course worked very well. I had to cut into size, for which I used this excellent tool, the Gremlin. Then I installed the control unit, which is the ECOS ESU unit, and that, I must say, works amazingly well. You just activate it, you choose which loco you want to control. First you turn on the lights on the train, then you check the points, and it just touch green to change the points to their correct position, and off you go.